Hey guys, what's going on? This is RJ Game News USA here, and this is a very morbid story I'm getting ready to tell. So please support by liking the video and subscribing. So apparently, the former Virginia Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax and his wife are found dead. And we're going to read this article about it and discuss, but it's pretty crazy. It's currently rocking the political world as we speak. So this is an article from the the USA Today. We'll read and discuss. Former Virginia Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax and his wife were found fatally shot inside their home on April 16th in what detectives are investigating as an apparent murder-suicide. Fairfax County Police Department Chief Ken Davis said sometime after midnight, Justin Fairfax allegedly shot his wife, Dr. Serena Fairfax, a dentist, in an unfinished basement in the home, then ran upstairs to the home's primary bedroom before shooting himself. The couple's home is in Allendale, a town in Fairfax about 14 miles southwest of Washington. Man, anytime you read a story like this, it is awful. Okay? Like, this is truly an avoidable situation. It's a sad situation. And let's just keep going. This has been an ongoing domestic dispute surrounding what seems to be a complicated or messy divorce, Davis said during a news conference outside the home. Fairfax County Circuit Court records show Serena Fairfax filed for divorce on July 18, 2025. The case remained pending the day of the shooting, and an order issued on April 10th directed Justin Fairfax to appear in court on April 21st. Governor Abigail Spanberger, in a post on X, asked Virginians to pray for the family, calling the case a horrific tragedy. That it is. I am deeply saddened by the tragedy that occurred last night, Spanberger wrote. Dr. Fairfax was a devoted mother, beloved dentist in the Fairfax community, and engaged supporter of her alma mater. Wait a minute. So the mayor's name is Fairfax, and they lived in Fairfax County. It's just odd. Virginia Commonwealth University, my prayers are with the Wanzer and Fairfax families as they mourn their own loss. Endeavor to make sense of this tragedy and comfort the Fairfax children. Lieutenant Governor Galza Hashamin released a statement calling the case tragic and saying she was filled with sorrow. It just goes to show you, no matter how rich and powerful you are, dealing with depression or dealing with domestic disputes, they can get out of hand. And the bottom line is this: you just can't let, no matter what happened, okay, you can't let the anger get the best of you. You can't have a weak moment and then do something you'll regret. Obviously, once he took her life, he took his, most likely because either he was too cowardly to face prison time himself, or that was the plan all along, or he regretted it right after doing it. And so often that happens. And it's just like, dude, come on. You got kids. Be there for them. Yeah, being divorced sucks. But isn't it better than, being dead? Isn't it better than killing your wife? It's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. Anyway, my thoughts are with their children, loved ones, and numerous friends, Hashmi wrote. I'm keeping Serena and Justin Fairfax's children in my prayers as we will all process the shocking and horrifying news, Virginia Senator Mark Warner posted on X after the killings. Davis said that the couple's teenage son and daughter were in the home at the time of the shooting but were not harmed, and that the couple's son called 911 to report the shooting just after midnight. Officers who responded to the call found the couple dead inside, Police Captain Chris Cosgriff said. That's horrible news for the family, certainly a traumatic incident for those children to live through, Davis said. Certainly a fall from grace for a relatively high-profile family that seemingly had a lot of things going in their favor. And again, just the truth of the matter is this. Men used to be really ashamed to deal with a divorce. But let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest with ourselves. A majority of us deal with the divorce, right? Like a vast majority of us deal with divorce now. And this is certainly not the way to go about that. Davis said it was not the first time police responded to the home for a reported domestic incident. In January, the former lieutenant governor called police to report his wife had assaulted him there. But detectives reviewed cameras inside the home and determined an assault did not occur. That is weird to always have like cameras in your home and they're always filming you. USA Today reached out to offices of Virginia Governor Abigail Spanberger and Virginia Attorney General Jay Jones for a comment. Justin Fairfax was the 41st Lieutenant Governor of Virginia. He was 47 at the time of his death and is originally from Pittsburgh. Fairfax was a former federal prosecutor with the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of Virginia in 2010. In 2017, he ran for Lieutenant Governor of Virginia as a member of the Democratic Party, defeating Jill Vogel by a 53 to 47% margin. Fairfax served from 2018 to 2022 and was the second African-American person to be elected to the office in the state after Douglas Wilder. So this guy sounded like a pretty standard Democrat, I would say. My heart goes out to the Fairfax family today, especially the children. Former Virginia Attorney General Jason Miyares posted on X. For anyone struggling with this kind of darkness, the most courageous thing you can do is ask for help. There is more help and friendship out there than we realize. That's a good message right there, honestly. That's a nice message to spread. Justin Fairfax previously faced sexual assault allegations. During his time in office, Fairfax faced several sexual assault allegations from at least 2 women. Many called for him to resign from his lieutenant governor role, including the state Democratic Party, but he continued his job as no criminal charges were ever filed. So it sounds like he wasn't a very popular lieutenant governor and he was getting into scandals. Also sounds like a good chance that he cheated on his wife. His wife wanted to leave him because she had enough. And it's like, at that point, brother, be free. Let her go. If you're going to cheat anyway, let her go. Co-parent. You have the money to do it. No reason to take her life. Right? Let's see. Vanessa Tyson, who worked alongside Fairfax at the 2004 Democratic National Convention, alleged Fairfax forced her to perform oral sex in a Boston hotel. Fairfax denied the allegations, saying the encounter was consensual. Well, he said, she said, right? I wasn't in the room. No one was in the room. A second woman, Meredith Watson, also reported he sexually assaulted her while they attended Duke University in 2000. Oh, I don't want to hear about that. Duke's my college, man. I love Duke. I never forced myself on anyone ever, he said after the second accusation. I will clear my good name and I have nothing to hide. Fairfax was never charged, and in 2021, he sued CBS for defamation after it aired interviews from the accusers. The lawsuit was later dismissed, as it should be. I mean, freedom of speech, that lawsuit should be dismissed. I don't know if he did it or not. Can't say, not going to speculate. What he already did, what he did to his wife and himself is obviously the bigger deal right now. So, yeah, like I said, guys, I've seen this pop up way too often where guys are going through a divorce or a girl's breaking up with them and they just go fucking nuts, right? Maybe not to this extreme, but they just go bananas. And, you know, we all have a different way of grieving. Certainly I've been through my ups and downs when it comes to, you know, women leaving or relationships not working in the past, and I haven't necessarily handled it the best ever, you know. Sometimes I've turned to the bottle. Sometimes I've turned to seeking attention, right, from women. But, you know, I think the one thing you have to keep in mind for sure is that you're not hurting people. Like, the bottom line is no matter how much you're hurting from something, don't put that hurt out onto others. Don't seek revenge in that kind of manner. Move on, build a new life, you know? But at the very least, don't shoot your ex. It's that simple, guys. It's that simple. Anyway, what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. This is RJ signing out. Have a good one.